Hello everyone and welcome back to another stream. I hope you're all doing fantastic as always. Today we're back with another relatively short flight from Bahrain to Riyadh with the Gulf Air 787-9. It's quite a large aircraft for a relatively short route, but of course we're flying this route today because of the featured community event, that being Flying to Riyadh by 𝗖𝗛𝗔𝗡𝗘𝗟. Thank you so much for creating an awesome event. I decided, you know what, let's go ahead and stream it today and take you all along with me on this one as well, of course, as always. So let's say some hellos in the chat right now. Lazy Lime, Jeremy Gaming, X-Cow, what's going on? Mr. Pancake, 𝗠𝗛𝗠𝗧𝗏𝗏, what's going on? Welcome back to the stream. Jeremy Gaming, hello, see, sir. I don't know. Mike, Lee's Aviation, welcome back to the stream as always. Yeah, like I say, today's going to be a relatively short flight with this wide-body aircraft, which, as you all know, if you've been watching these streams for the many years that I've been doing these now on the Infinite Flight channel, I love wide-body aircraft on short-haul routes. It's fun, it's different, and of course, they're more fun to fly. We've got around, I would say, a 40-minute flight today, around that sort of mark. With a total distance of around 262 nautical miles. So yeah, relatively short. We won't be going too high. 24,000 feet at around 315 knots today. So if you are joining, of course, spawn at Bahrain right now on the expert server as we head over to Riyadh. Let's not stall for too long then. I don't want to be sitting around forever. I've got lots of bits to do after this as well. So we need to get going. Jeremy Game Wars time, I see you there again. Hi, I'm a big fan. Glad to have you here. Also, if you haven't had a chance to watch them yet, have you seen our real-world videos yet? That's something new. That's something we're starting to do now. Hopefully, you can go ahead and watch those if you haven't done so already. We're looking forward to releasing more of those. How are you enjoying sunny Bournemouth? Jamie, yes, Bournemouth is relatively sunny today, although I've been inside all day working. So there we go. Anyway, let's have a quick look around then. Of course, we're not going to fly in the cockpit view today, only because I've got the airplane count on very high. I need to go ahead and turn this down. Hold on a minute. It's on super high. Hold on. These are star features, by the way. This isn't anything that you can use. We need to go just reduce it a little bit so that, that the device doesn't lag. You can see this is our aircraft for today. Very nice. I haven't actually flown this 787 in Infinite Flight before. I've flown the 321, which you see to our left, but not the 787. So we're gonna have some fun today. Something different, something new. Course. So with that being said, let's go ahead and tune into the ATIS. I'm sure nothing much has changed since I listened to it, but we'll listen to it for the sake of the stream anyway with information. Bravo. I'll just let it play through. I'm pretty sure it's the same thing, so I'll just be quiet.
Temperature 35, 2.29, QNH1001 remarks. No intersection departures. No pattern work allowed.
Yeah, the 30 left is like a super tiny short runway. I think it's being used as a taxiway. So we can essentially just taxi just straight onto that, floor it down the end of the runway, and then depart today west towards Riyadh. Let's go over to ground then. Weight and balance is already, done as it needs to be. Altitude's already set, and the flight plan is already complete. So if you are joining us today, of course, be sure to click on my aircraft and click copy flight plan. With that said, let's request pushback with information Bravo. This is really online? Yes, this is online indeed.
Gulf Air 686 Heavy, taxi to runway 30 right.
Me too. I'm in Branksome, so not too far from you. Jamie, where's that?
Ready for pushback with information.
There we go. Pushback approved. Super speedy process today. Hopefully we're not on the ground forever. I don't think we will be. It's never fun. Let's go ahead and hit push then and fire up engine 1 as we do so. I love your IRL videos. Glad to hear it, 𝗠𝗛𝗏𝗏. Glad to hear it. Whilst we're here, quick question. Of course, we have some backlogged. We have some ideas as well to do with the real-life content. What would you... Because this is new to us as well. What would you specifically like to see in terms of real-world content here on our channel, across our social media channels in general, TikTok, those sort of places? Because we're really wanting to up our social media game now and take it that one step further. So tell us what real-world content you would like to see in the chat right now and give me some ideas. Give me some ideas. Let's fire up engine 1 then. Trip reports are good. They are indeed. Yes, they're fun. Here we go, and then firing up the engine. Oh, we've got a Qatar A350 to our right there. Very nice. Trip reports, plane spotting, or even meeting fans. Of course, PAP Aviation, we will, of course, record our upcoming community meetup at Los Angeles International Airport and maybe record the flight out there. Who knows? LAX plane spotting, absolutely. You can expect to see that as well.
Alpha 6 Uniform Alpha Echo, pushback approved.
Engine 1's firing away.
Taxi to runway 30 right.
See if we can push perfectly onto that line.
Taxi into runway 30 right. Qatari 777 X-ray.
Pushback approved.
I can't really see because the tug's in the way, but we'll go ahead and stop there. And attach the tug to see if we're right on. I don't think we are. I think it's oh, that wasn't actually a bad pushback. I'll take that. Let's go ahead and fire up engine 2. We use flaps 5 for today's departure, and trim can go to around 20 as always. Fly to interesting destinations, Lukla, Saba. Maybe we could do those. Maybe we could do those as well. There are a lot of ideas on the table that we'd definitely like to do. When is the LAX meetup? I forgot. It's next month. In fact, in 30 days from now, will be the LAX meetup. Yeah, literally a month from now, and we'll be at LA.
Saudia 517, hold position.
I love the 747 hotel. That place was really, really cool. Really, really neat. I think the most interesting thing, honestly, I found it really fun, was standing on the end of the wing of that 747 and bouncing up and down. As one does. And then, of course, inside the engine that we slept in as well. Obviously, it's only held on by a relatively small piece of metal. So when you're in turbulence and you watch the engine out the wing of a plane, it bounces around in turbulence. And of course, you can imagine when stepping inside of one in real life, it does exactly that as well. So when I hopped in that 747 engine in real life at the Jumbo Stay Hotel, it was also bouncing around. It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. The stairs up to it were like, they shake so much. If you get the chance to stay in that hotel, I'd highly recommend doing so. Request taxi. Let's see. Information Bravo is only one for departure today, so we'll just request taxi.
Ready to taxi with information Bravo. Alpha Victor Delta Alpha November. Taxi.
There we go. Taxi to 30 right in contact tower when ready. Let's do it. Sleeping in an engine is a must be. Yes, you must try it 100%. Quickly calibrate here. Flying in the hunt for you today, of course, again, because we don't have any live instruments in the 787. Lovely, looking good. We should be airborne in absolutely no time. Like third in line from our current position, so I'm not quite sure if... I'm not quite sure if this is an active... I believe there is a NOTAM here. Let me quickly click on this. Oh. Runway closure to be used as a taxiway only. Okay, so we won't request crossing, we'll just taxi straight onto the runway here.
Ready to taxi with information Bravo.
Alpha 6 Uniform Alpha Echo. Taxi.
We all love it when a runway is supposed to be a taxiway similar to the one at Gatwick. You can taxi down it really fast. Who cares about the taxi speed? We need to expedite this departure today.
Taxi into runway 30 right. Alpha 6 Uniform Alpha Echo.
Gradual right turn here. Takeoff roll today shouldn't be very long whatsoever. We're really, really light. We've only got 10% of fuel, just to put it into context. Let's spool up a little bit here, get to the end of the runway as quick as possible. Do you know something we don't about the A380? Yes, of course I do. It's, well, to be fair, speaking of the A380, it's coming along very nicely. I managed to feast my eyeballs on some more work-in-progress shots today from the 3D artists, and I must say they are looking very, very good.
Saudia 78 Foxtrot. Taxi to runway 30 right. Contact tower when ready. Holding position. Category 744.
Have you ever been to any Middle Eastern airport? I haven't, no. I've never been to an airport in the Middle East. I would like to, though. Let's slow down, then. Everyone's now, like, flooring it down the runway / taxiway. IF England, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Apologies, everyone, if I'm a little bit rusty today. I have been up since, like, 4 a.m. I took Liv to the airport this morning. I haven't slept since. I've just been on the grind, doing some work for you all, creating some events, and of course now streaming. So chill vibes today, chill vibes. I might fall asleep on landing, but I've had my dose of coffee. That should get me through the next hour. What flight is she doing now? She's off to Atlanta today. Here we go. Then hold short here. Go over to tower. Request departure. 30 right. Departing west. Hit send. How are you, Dan? Yeah, I'm doing very well, thank you. Dan, have you had your birthday yet? Yeah, I've had my birthday. My birthday was 2 days ago. Had a good time. Had a very nice birthday. I'm now officially 22. Yeah, I feel a whole year older. There we go. Hold short at 30 right. No problemo. We'll just hold here for now. No aircraft on final, is there? No, we're just waiting for the departure. Butter 00 almost going on. Okay. Nice, Dan. Happy late birthday from me. Thank you so much, IF England. Appreciate it. There we go. Line up and wait. 30 right. Let's go ahead there. Turn on those strobes, landing lights. Oh, and beacons. Forgot those for like the 5th time recently.
Good day.
My phone's going off. 7 messages. I can't. Liv sending me loads of messages from like however many thousand feet she is above the Atlantic right now, and I can't read them. Right. Let's just line up here. There we go. That wasn't too bad. That wasn't awful. I'll take that. It's fine. I was looking at my phone at the same time. Okay, there we go. 30 right. Clear for takeoff. And final calibration. Let's zoom up the runway then. We're going to be airborne in no time. Goodbye, Bahrain. Riyadh, here we come. There's 100 knots already. 120, 130, almost 140. Oh, veering to the right already. That 8 knots of crosswinds kicking in. Let's start to rotate here. There we go. Lovely departure. Gear is coming up. Slowly let go of that rudder here. We'll get that LNAV on soon.
Gulf Air 940. Frequency change approved. Good day.
That was nice.
Thank
Thank you. Good day. Thank you. Good day. Let's just tune out here. We don't need that anymore. Autopilot doing all of the magic now. Good stuff. And the flaps up in just a second. Slap LNAV on. Clean the aircraft up. IF Dan back there. There's 250 knots. We're going to climb it like a rocket today. Climbing now at 3,500 feet per minute in a 787. Water here is very nice. This is probably going to be the only good bit of scenery for the remaining portion of the flight, really. As soon as we hit the, you can see over there, the desert, the land over there. It's very bland. It's just a load of sand. It's just not very much going on. So this is probably going to be the most scenic part of the flight until we arrive in Riyadh, where we'll see some buildings, some terminals, and some aircraft. Are you guys eventually going to be able to rework the Caravan? I love flying that. Maybe. Never say never. Do you know Swiss 001? Yes. Yes, we do. Very nice guy. There we go. Following the flight plan then. 53 minutes until we arrive. That's literally only just now, though. Of course, the faster we get, the higher we climb. That flight time is going to decrease rapidly. So we'll give you an accurate ETA once we are at our cruising altitude of 24,000 feet today. questions are welcome, of course, as always. Right now that we're airborne, I'm not doing very much. The autopilot is doing all of the work, so throw them in the chat now. You know what? I've noticed, I've realised, sorry, it's a very, very quiet stream today. Only 87 people. IF England. It's a relatively nice number. It's a comfortable number. I think the reason why there might be a slightly lower number today is, of course, everyone's now back at school, unfortunately. For everyone, it can be a pain sometimes. And, of course, these events are so much more fun during, like, half-term and summer holiday times. But of course, a lot of people in America right now are still currently in school, meaning the viewer count and the user count is slightly lower than usual. Did you make Infinite Flight, Jeremy Gaming? No, I didn't. I am just Aviator Dan. I'm just the community guy here at the company who does the social media and the streams here and the events. So we had a half day today. Nice. There's nothing better than a half day. Okay, right, let's increase our speed then. Just exceeded 10,000 feet. Ooh, I just nearly disengaged, or I did disengage the vertical speed. Let's not do that. Landing lights coming off. Let's see here. Let's increase our speed to 315 knots. Climbing like a rocket. Scenery is very nice around this area. It's a shame it's not going to be like it for the rest of the flight. Looks like we have a Grayson down here. Potential escort and an F-18. Who knows? We'll soon find out. I believe they're a channel member, actually. What's the Virgin A330-900 livery looking like? Samuel, it's looking very good. It's looking very good. Just aviated that. I can't wait for my birthday because I'm going to a really cool hotel in Sweden. Butter001. Nice. Are you going to the plane hotel by any chance? Okay, let's slow down a little bit here. We're going way too quick. I'm not looking very much. I'm looking at the chat more than anything. Let's just slow it down. Go into the external view, of course, because there's not too much to see in the HUD view. This looks much better. There we go. Yes. Okay, very nice. Let's see here. Cool beans, looking good. Right, hey Dan, I recently got my my PPL. Oh, nice. Big thanks to everyone at Infinite Flight working on my instrument rating now. Keep doing great things. Great, and that's awesome to hear. It really, really is. I can imagine the joy of course, obtaining your license on that very special day. So yeah, huge pat on the back. Congrats from us, and I'm glad that we were a help to you. Thank you for being here. I wonder whether we get 3D scenery and 3D cloud soon. Flight simulator on the game. Just had a takeoff roll less than 1,000 feet, said Captain Cameron, using the 787 as well. Very short takeoff today. I think I said, Dan, my birthday is in 2 weeks. Awesome. Happy birthday for 2 weeks' time. When you fly in the Middle East, there is no scenery, lol. You're not wrong. Unless you're here, flying, you know, towards Dubai or like around this, the Bahrain area, Qatar. Yeah, there's not very much, unfortunately. It's just a lot of sand and a lot of white scenery. Looks like it hasn't loaded or something. It's when it's just true to life. It's what it is, right? How long till impact? What do you mean how long till impact? How long till land? You saying I'm going to do a crash landing today? Right now it's saying we have 30 minutes until we arrive. What does that make our top of descent? 17 minutes from now? I'm not too sure. We're going to arrive very, very quickly. Maybe I underestimated how long this flight was going to take. Flight radar said around 50 minutes or so, but this is saying significantly less. It's going to be a quick one, everyone. It's going to be a quick one. Can we get a long haul event? Mike, yes, of course. There are plenty of long haul events coming up, and there has been in the past as well. We don't stream those, unfortunately, but keep your eyes peeled for those on our community forum and our social media channels. We call the long haul flights our long haul group flights, where we typically fly overnight, depending on obviously your time zone. My time zone is normally overnight or through the day, either or. But yeah, keep your eyes peeled. We normally do quite a few of those long haul group flights, and they are very fun. They get quite a lot of attendance as well. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled. Looking forward to doing another one of those tomorrow, although it's a medium haul tomorrow. It's not a long haul. How have you been today, Dan? What have you been up to? I've been doing well. I haven't been up to very much. I've been sort of getting back on track with work, with a couple of days I missed due to my birthday. I'm just getting back on track, creating events, creating some social media visuals for something exciting that I can't say just yet. But yeah, relatively busy day. Woke up at 4 a.m, drove Liv to the airport. I watched a couple of planes land. Then I drove 2 hours home. And just cracked on with work. Let's see here. Already at 24,000 feet then. That was very quick. It's saying 14 minutes till our top of descent. 26 minutes until we arrive. This is going to be a really quick one. A really, really quick one. But hey, at least we're getting one in. It's important that we're getting another stream in. There was one from Munich to LAX. It was fun. 𝗖𝗛𝗑𝗏𝗏, how was that? I'd love to hear more about it. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to join that long-haul group flight at the very last minute. It was quite frustrating. I'm not going to lie. But I did join the one the next day, which was also fun. Have you ever been a part of a VA? Says Captain Cameron. I have, although I haven't actively participated in a VA. I joined BAVA, just sort of like temporarily, ages and ages ago now, way before I joined Infinite Flight as the company, as a worker here. And then I went to EasyJet Virtual, and I also didn't do very much there. I joined and didn't do anything. VAs, honestly, as amazing as virtual airlines are and virtual organizations are, you all do fantastic things. They're personally not my thing, purely because I don't have the time for it. I'm so flat out with other things here at the company that I don't really have the time to rack up the hours for a specific organization or virtual airline. What's our cruising altitude, Tom? We're cruising at 24,000 feet today. Stream on Aviator, Dan? Unfortunately not, no. Varen, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Dan, I shall take you to Bali. I'd like to go to Bali. I would definitely like to visit Bali at some point in my life. IJ Mike, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Channel member, good to see you here. Not very many channel members here today. What's going on? I assume a lot of people are at school still in America. Fair enough. I'd let you join TUI Virtual though. I would. I just don't have the time. I'm sorry. How much impact do you have on Infinite Flight? Like, do you have the power to change something? Yeah, I mean, I have a lot of powers. I have a lot of admin powers. I have a lot of things that I can do here at the company. But I guess the impact that I have on Infinite Flight, personally, on a personal level, if I wasn't here, you wouldn't have any events. You wouldn't have any streams, and you wouldn't have any social media content. So, yeah, minus a few bits like work in progress shots and whatnot. Yeah, that's my impact. Your hair is amazing. I don't like it. Honestly, the barber did a terrible job at my fade this time. And I waited an hour and a half for it. Ridiculous, honestly. What a shame. Any work in progress shots today? IF England? No. Although, in our Slack channel, we have been exchanging a few whip-related shots today. They look really, really nice. Maybe we could share some of them. Maybe we could do, potentially, a work in progress shot on Discord later today, or maybe even tomorrow. We could do a work in progress shot, I'd say, within the next 24 hours. On Discord, or maybe just standard social media. Who knows? We'll see. Is Infinite Flight hiring? Unfortunately not. How can I work at Infinite Flight? It's a genuine and it's a very good question. Infinite Flight doesn't specifically, of course, I'm not the best person to ask this question. I'm not the CEO, I'm not the boss, I don't hire anyone here. But generally speaking, Infinite Flight is very keen on onboarding people who are of value to the community and of value to Infinite Flight, who have a genuine desire and passion to help and watch Infinite Flight grow. A lot of the staff that work here at Infinite Flight are people that have done community-related things. We've all started off in the community, then eventually worked our way up to, you know, being here as staff at the company. So that seems to be the pattern of how things work when it comes to new members joining the team. So I guess my only piece of advice, I mean, there's no job application, but if you would like to increase your chances working at the company, then, you know, bring value to Infinite Flight, do something cool for the community, do something like third-party development, get yourself seen, noticed, and maybe you could like, join a development team, or you could join the social team. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I mean, I didn't ever really think I'd work at the company. I was just casually streaming on my own YouTube channel, and that worked. So, but yeah, it's great. It's great. How far are you from the destination? Right now, 21 minutes. Really, honestly, not too far at all. Yeah, not far. We've got 9 minutes until we reach the top of descent. We'll do a giveaway, of course, like usual, but we'll do that when we're on the ground. Do you know Swiss001? Yes, mentioned this earlier. Yes, yeah. Well, we like Swiss. He's cool. We had a chat with him at Flight Sim Expo and Oshkosh. He left his Ray-Bans. He left his Ray-Bans at Oshkosh behind our booth. So I've got them here, but we need to arrange to get them back to him somehow. He needs to do some sort of return glasses to Swiss001 mission. What's your YouTube channel originally? My original YouTube channel was Aviator Dan. It still goes to this day. I don't really do very much on it whatsoever. But yeah, I started off with Aviator Dan. That's how a lot of people know me. A lot of people these days still call me Aviator Dan. Surprisingly, actually, to be fair. But there we go. Fozzie Gaming, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Lego Concorde recently, quite cool. What does everyone think about the Lego Concords? I really like it. Like, I would love to get the Lego Concorde, but I genuinely, that thing, like, and I hate to hate on it, but it's too big. It's way too big. Obviously, you want the detail, but you obviously get those miniature models as well that can still have a lot of detail. It's just way too big. For a lot of people, it's a very, very big Lego model. And I unfortunately have nowhere to put it. As much as I would love to have it, I literally cannot get it. It's annoying. Although it would be kind of cool to perhaps build it and then like put it above my desk. I don't think Liv would like that though. My Aviator Dan membership still holds on strong to this day. Captain Cameron, honestly, if you're still a channel member, I cannot thank you enough. That's very kind of you. I don't expect you to remain a channel member. I don't expect anyone to remain a channel member on my channel when I literally don't do anything with it. But genuinely, like, it still helps out a lot, and I appreciate that very much. Fuzzy Gaming already said hi, but hello again. Dan, any news on the A380? Any good progress? Who knows? I mean, obviously, yeah, it's made great progress. Like I said at the start of the stream, we've exchanged some cool like work in progress shots internally on the A380 earlier today. Maybe we can share. I'm not sure whether they'll be A380 related, but maybe we can share some work in progress shots this week at some point. It's all good. Had it for nearly a whole 24 months. That's incredible. The Lego set is amazing. I got it. Where's Liv going? Harry's going, and welcome to the stream. Of course, you got. I remember. I think I saw that you got the Lego Titanic as well. That's kind of cool. That's a massive build. I'd honestly love to do like adult Lego, but I have nowhere to put any of it. It's a shame. It's a real shame. It lives off to Atlanta on a 350 1000. Getting another message here from Liv. Getting spammed. Hold on a minute. She's got her roster. She's now trying to ask for when we can do things. It's roster day. Now I am subscribed to Aviator Dan. Cheers. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Dan, can we maybe get another Infinite Flight staff stream? Yes, we can work on that. We can definitely do a staff stream. I'd like to do that. That'd be cool. 5 minutes till we hit that TOD. Should we do a giveaway now, just to get it out of the way? Let me open Nightbot here. Let me see here. Okay, let's see here. I just need to run a test. If it works and it enters you anyway, then we'll just leave it as it is and we'll roll with it. But the keywords, we're going to try another keywords giveaway today because they don't usually work. Nightbot has been broken recently, which is really annoying. Very frustrating. If you comment 787 in the chat, I'm just going to see if it enters you in. If it doesn't, we'll just do an active user giveaway. Hopefully. It enters some of you in. Yeah, okay, it's working. Cool. Okay, yeah, it's working. So the keyword for this giveaway, that's lovely to know that it's finally working. The keyword for this this giveaway is 787. Enter it in the chat now. We'll roll it in the next couple of minutes. As soon as we hit that top of descent, which is in 4 minutes from now, we'll go ahead and roll it. So if you are entering this giveaway, do not click off the stream. I'm not just saying that to keep your attention and keep you here for the sake of the stream. Of course, if you enter this giveaway and you're not here to claim it, we'll have to pass it on to somebody else. So again, if you are entering, just hang about. You might win the month to Infinite Flight Pro. Damn, like, I've started streaming and so many people were trying to get a hold of me. It's really bad. It's really terrible timing. Pass it and give it to the next person. Double it and give it to the next. Yeah, that's a trend, isn't it? We did that once on a stream, actually. It was like add a month and pass it to the next person. Although there's a limit of 12 months that we can do. So it only works to a certain extent. Let's go ahead and turn on that VNav here. Just hop into the HUD view again. Like I say, see, you can see absolutely nothing. It's boring scenery. There's nothing here. Chat goes wild. There's only 787s in the chat right now. So my channel membership is now 1 year, 11 months, and 1 day. That's crazy. I appreciate it. Oh wow, we just look. We just missed something. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? You see that? Look. Saudia 6 Heavy just flew right above us, 2,000 feet above us. I love it when that happens in Infinite Flight. So fun. So cool to see. Wow, we're already down here. Yeah, that was a really, really quick flight. A very quick flight. What if I already have Pro? That's not a problem. If you do already have a Pro subscription and you win this giveaway, it will simply extend your current subscription by 1 month. Yeah, I'm Emirates 817 flying to Riyadh. Still a lot of 787s going on in the chat right now. Just need to check something on my phone. Just real quick. Let's just have a look. Oh yeah, Liv got excited for a moment because of course we're doing a LA meetup literally a month from now. And she just got her new roster from Virgin. Of course they fly to Los Angeles. I'll be in LA a month from today and Virgin put her on an LA as well. but unfortunately hers is a week later, so she won't be able to attend the meetup. She got excited for a minute, but never mind. Two miles till we begin that TOD. That means 2 miles until we do that giveaway. What's Dan's phone number? You can't have it, unfortunately. Sorry. There we go then. Let's start that descent. Let's roll it. The winner of this giveaway is 𝗤𝗛𝗏𝗏. Congratulations on winning a month to Infinite Flight Pro. Are you still here? Most importantly. It's very important that you're still here. Oh, yes. Okay, there's a lot of OMGs going on in the chat right now. Yeah, it looks like they're here. Hey, congratulations on winning a month to Pro. If you could leave us your Infinite Flight Community Forum username in the chat, that would be absolutely fantastic. If you don't have an Infinite Flight Community Forum account, that's not a problem. You can go ahead and type your Instagram name into the chat with, of course, that symbol, your entire Instagram name. But, of course, preferably, it'd be easy to get in touch with you on our forum. So just let us know your forum name. Sometimes, Hood, good question. Sometimes I actually like flying in current time, real time and infinite flight. It really depends. For the sake of these streams, I always fly during the day so that we can actually see something. Because nighttime is just dark. There's nothing to see. Whereas these day flights, we can see all of the scenery. However, when I'm flying in my spare time, and let's say I'm doing an overnight flight and I'm going to land in the morning or something where I know the daylight cycle is going to fall when I land, then yeah, I'll fly current time. Sometimes you get some really nice, like, stunning departures and arrivals with the sunset and sunrise arrivals. So yeah, it really depends. Okay, 𝗤𝗛𝗏𝗏, Gaming, that's your forum name. Awesome. Okay, 𝗤𝗏𝗏𝗏, what I'll do, I'm going to go ahead and get in touch with you on the Infinite Flight Community Forum after this stream so that I can go ahead and sort you out a free month to Infinite Flight Pro. So just keep your eyes peeled on your inbox there. But again, congratulations. It's now time to focus on the landing into Riyadh. I don't think we have. Oh, we do have approach. Might be slightly out of range. I'm just going to go ahead and tune into it anyway. Request descent via our arrival, of course, and then I'll go ahead and request approach after that. I'll say acknowledge my descent here.
Contacting King Khalid Tower on 118.6, Gulf Air 169 Heavy, Saudia 28 Heavy, turn right heading 320, descend and maintain 5,000.
A lot of planes right now flying from, looks like, Doha and also, of course, Bahrain for this flight here. Look at this on the map. There's a lot of planes going towards Riyadh. Very busy airport. Right, looks like ATC is very busy right now, so we'll just wait for their response.
Turn right heading 350, descend and maintain 4,000.
Fly with the cockpit view. There's not an awful lot to see in the cockpit. Unfortunately, the instruments in the 787 are quite outdated now. They aren't live instruments. So for the sake of the stream today and flying in general, if an airplane in infinite flight doesn't have a live cockpit, I never usually use it. I just use the hard view because, of course, you can't see the instruments move. It won't help your flying whatsoever. Dan, how can I see your private message? 𝗤𝗏𝗏𝗏, just go on the Infinite Flight Community Forum. You can either send me a message if you really want to, or just wait. After this stream, I will go ahead and send you a message on the forum. It will pop up in the top right corner of your screen as like a little green mail icon, and that will be my direct message to you, handing over a free sub. It's relatively straightforward, super easy stuff, so don't worry about it. I'll go ahead and reach out to you, so just keep your eyes peeled. Dan, I just realised you have moved into a new house. It doesn't look the same. Yeah, no, I moved actually around 6 months ago now. Liv and I finally got our own place down in Bournemouth, southwest of the UK. Very nice compared to the southeast. Yeah, moved out now for a little while. Surprised you only just noticed the background difference. Let me show you something, Brett. I haven't actually shown this on a stream. Hold on. Who wants a little bit of a live unboxing of something that's in its box currently? No one's seen this. No one's seen this up close actually on a stream before. See here. You open it up, you get that lovely certificate from YouTube, which is nice. I did photocopy this. This is the original one, but I put one on the wall. This is very nice paper, card paper. I photocopied it to put it on the wall in the old place, so I didn't want to get it destroyed. This thing's nice. This thing's really nice. Let me count.
Pakistan 1499 heavy. Turn left heading 140. Maintain 10,000. Emirates 817.
Oh, I just hit myself in the head with it. Aha. There you go. Look at this.
Emirates 817. Turn left heading 140. Descend.
Oh yeah, Finland, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. It's pretty neat.
Maintain current altitude until established on the localizer.
This thing's nice.
ILS runway 33 right.
Very nice. It's got a few marks on it where it's been on the wall. It's got a little bit dusty. Needs to give it a little bit of a clean, to be honest, actually. Pop it back for now. There you go. It can stay there for the remainder of the stream. 15,000 feet. We need to start concentrating. Cool sub button. Yeah, we hit 100k actually quite a while back. OG, yeah, this is for 100,000 subscribers. So yeah, quite a while ago now. Very hot in my room right now. Very, very hot in the room right now. Right. I didn't actually hear anything back from ATC, so I'm going to go ahead and just request approach. We're landing on 3-3 right on the ILS. Dan, how did you become a channel member on the Infinite Flight channel and yours? You can go ahead and hit the dollar icon in the chat. That'll go ahead and give you the option to become a channel member. If it doesn't, then you can go ahead and go to the description of this stream, and that'll give you the option to become a member there, which is $1.99 a month. If you'd like to become a member on my personal channel, pretty much the same thing. It's almost been 2 years. Super fan now for 21 months. That's incredible. Thank you so much for being a channel member here at IF England. Glad to have you on board. Oh yeah. Right, let's go ahead and start slowing down. Don't want to go through 10,000 feet well beyond 250 knots. Looks like we have a 321 down to our right here as well. There's the airport down there. It's going to maintain 11,000 feet. Okay, so we want to level off where we currently are. Now it's time to concentrate. Got that aircraft going right below us now. It's like a Turkish Airlines A321. Right beneath us. It's always a cool sight. Oh yeah, look at that. Are those planes around you real planes representing what we see in Flight Radar 24, or are there others in Infinite Flight? Are there Infinite Flight members? Sorry, still learning how it works. Veron, good question. Very, very good question, actually. It's not AI traffic. This is actually multiplayer traffic. These are other Infinite Flight users who are flying on our multiplayer servers right now as we speak. So all of this traffic that you see around us here is someone using Infinite Flight, flying whatever route they'd like to fly around the entire world. But yeah, genuine question. you're curious and don't know too much about it, yeah, it's real traffic, genuinely, real people flying these planes. Right, so I'm still following here. I'm not quite sure. Approach has gone offline. I'm going to significantly start slowing down to try and do a really, really steep descent here. Approach has gone offline, which is going to cause a slight issue now because we've got a lot of pilots doing a lot of random things. But if I can worm my way in to land on 30 right here. Oh, K22_N4. Thank you so much for the dono. Really appreciate that. Meow, I'm bored. Meow, I'm bored. Let me just donate money. Wow. Meow to you too. Thank you so much. Let's see if we can land smoothly here. This isn't going to work. This isn't remotely going to work. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to disable VNAV. I'm going to lower my descent rate here. And I'm going to continue bringing this turn around. We'll do like a 360. Just to make space for the traffic that's just below us. Because we now have approach again. Then I'm not quite sure what to do. Because they didn't give me any heading instructions. They only told me to maintain 11,000 feet, but they went offline since. So I'm just going to keep my altitude relatively similar to what it is. NJ24 is online behind the controls now. Keep our speed around 200 knots. 220 should do, actually. Traffic is crazy right now, and I don't really want to crash or do very many go-arounds or anything like that, so let's just be careful. There's a lot of traffic around us at the minute. And we're definitely not going to be able to worm our way into 30 right as we speak.
Qatari 2 heavy, with you at 24,000. Mike Alfa Romeo Charlie India is 6 nautical miles east of Riyadh at 6,800 feet. Requesting ILS approach runway.
Just gonna level off here.
King Khalid.
Riyadh approach north. Tomjet 001 Victor Golf. With you at 8,000. Qatari 8 Victor Alpha Heavy.
Bringing the aircraft around still. Expect vectors for the ILS approach 33 right at Riyadh. Okay, awesome. Engine 24, thank you so much. Turn right 050, descend and maintain 7,000 feet. Okay, so there's 7,000. And there's 050. Okay, back on track then. Slight deviation from our anticipated routing, but we should be on the ground in the next 5 to 10 minutes, I would say, depending on what's happening around us. A lot of planes, a lot of planes. You can see they're everywhere. One below us right there, another one just there, an F-18, 340, 777s, 330s, 350s. There's a lot going on. Flying directly into traffic as well, you can see up here. Okay. Yeah, let's just acknowledge that. I thought I already did, but I clearly didn't. You're too high, Mike. Yeah, unfortunately, as we were approaching the airport, Mike, the air traffic controller went offline. And we was receiving vectors at the time. Of course, I couldn't continue with the approach because a lot of aircraft around was way too high because we were told to maintain 11,000 feet. So, I just made a massive 180 basically and just waited for the controller to come back online to give us some instructions. That's exactly what's just happened. So we're now at 7,000 feet, receiving vectors for 33 right at Riyadh. There we go. Turn right 140.
Qatari 1166 heavy is 5 nautical miles north.
A little bit of circling going on. Nothing I'm not used to. All those approaches into London Heathrow in real life. 1,000,000 360s before you can even land. It's a common occurrence. Another aircraft up there. So cool. There's a lot going on right now in terms of like flying past other aircraft in infinite flight.
Turn right heading 140. Qatari 474. Qatari 1168 heavy. Radar contact.
The chaos in the air of this airport right now is insane, said Aviation 2007. Yeah.
Qatari 2 heavy.
It is indeed. It's very chaotic.
68 heavy. Turn left heading 250. Descend and maintain
Mandela.
10,000. Turn right
Just in
heading
front of us there.
300. Descend and
Qatari
maintain
2VA heavy.
Maintain 5,000 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS
Let's go ahead and set the
runway
ILS for 3 right.
001 Victor Golf.
Gulf Air 581, requesting descent
Click on the
by
airport here.
level 1 Alpha
Runways. 33 right. Set nav 1. Awesome stuff. Turn right 180. Just to maintain 5,000 feet. Let's bring it around another 40 degrees here. And go down to 5,000.
Qatari 777 X-ray. Turn left heading
No, turboprops. It wasn't a go around. Approach went offline whilst we were receiving vectors, and the flight plan was still doing its thing. LNAV was still doing its thing. So we approached the airport ridiculously high, as was told to maintain 11,000 feet. So we just completely, basically, took ourselves away from the flight plan, deviated from the flight plan, did a 180, and waited for controllers to come back online to give us vectors back towards the airport. So, yeah, slight hiccup with approach there, but we're back on track.
Gulf Air 108 Super. Turn right heading
Back on track.
240. Descend and maintain 12,000.
Can you pretend like a passenger just fainted right now? I mean, you can pretend if you really want to. 240.
Alpha Victor Delta Alpha November.
Do not exceed 200 knots. NJ24 working his magic right now.
581 is 20 nautical miles north of pump
Very
station
experienced
at 22,000
controller
feet.
in infinite flight.
Requesting GPS approach runway 33 right at King Khalid.
Is your game running at 30 FPS or 60 FPS? This is 60 FPS gameplay right now.
Riyadh approach north. Qatari 146 Victor Alpha Heavy. Review at 10,000.
Okay, airport's just to the right. I'm not quite sure where to land actually. Let me hit on flight radar and just see where this aircraft actually parks in real life.
Qatari 146 Victor Alpha Heavy.
Let's have a quick look here, see if we can replicate the same gate.
Left heading 120. Qatari 146
Okay.
Victor Alpha
Have a
Heavy.
rough idea.
Qatari 2 Heavy.
Maybe
Descend
perhaps
and
Terminal
maintain
1.
7,000. Qatari 6 Victor Alpha Heavy. Expect vectors for the Isles approach runway 33 right at King Khalid.
Could anyone confirm that in the chat if they use Terminal 1?
Expect vectors for the Isles approach runway 33 left at King Khalid. Saudia 78 for Alpha Victor
There we go.
Alpha November. Turn right heading 300.
Turn right 300.
Maintain 4,000. Maintain 4,000 until established on the local.
Okay, right. APPR is going to do its thing for now. It's going to catch the localizer and glide slope, and then we'll go ahead and take over after that. Get some flaps in here now.
Heading 110, Qatari 2 heavy. Turn left heading 160. Descend and maintain 7,000. Qatari 1168 heavy.
Got to be careful because there's an aircraft to our left as well. Turning final. Where are they? Just there. 321. That's that Turkish 321 we saw.
Expect vectors for the Isles approach runway 33 right at King Khalid.
Do not exceed 180 knots. Qatari 2 Victor Alpha heavy.
Qatari 129.
Awesome. There we go. Lining up with the runway then.
Heading 110. Climb and maintain 6,000. Turn right heading 110.
Autopilot working its magic
Climb
as
and
always.
maintain 6,000. Qatari
Doing a parallel landing.
Alpha 6 Uniform Alpha Echo is 11 nautical miles east of King Khalid at 13,000 feet. Requesting visual approach runway 33 right at King Khalid.
Alpha 6 Uniform Alpha Echo. Expect vectors for the Isles approach runway 33.
Almost directly ahead. Flight time's 41 minutes so far. So yeah, pretty much the same as the real world flight. Captain Cameron 5 nautical miles ahead at 190 knots.
Contacting King Khalid Tower on
We're a little bit slower than them. Start to slow down a little more anyway. We're relatively light today. We won't land with full flaps.
Express 1111. Turn left heading 250. Descend and maintain 7,000.
Gulf Air 581 is 17 nautical miles northwest of Pump Station at 18,600 feet. Requesting
Alpha Victor Delta Alpha.
Over to tower on 118.60.
Khalid Tower on 11.
Send and switch NJ24. Thank you so much. Over to Adrian. Let's call inbound landing on that ILS 33 right. Let's reduce our speed again then to about 145. Final landing speed. drop the gear in just a moment. Still a little bit far out, 10 miles, so we'll drop the gear in around 5 miles from now.
Sunset to Papa Kilo, hold short of runway 33 right. Turkish 787 Victor Alpha is on final runway 33 left.
Holding short runway 33 right. Sunset to Papa Kilo.
Hotel Juliet 2534 Alpha Super, wind 0203, runway 33 left. Cleared for immediate takeoff. Fly runway heading
Time to concentrate.
3,000 feet.
Cleared for takeoff. Runway 33 left. Hotel Juliet 2534 Alpha Super.
Pakistan 1499 heading, go around, make left traffic runway 3.
There's a go around. I just had a go around on frequency there. I think it was that 777
Wilco. Hotel Juliet
on 33 left. Yeah, I believe it was.
Going around. Pakistan 1499 heavy.
Yeah, Pakistan. 777. Hello. It's a little bit windy. 17 knots. 16 knots now. Seems to be calming down the closer we get.
Cleared for takeoff. Runway 3.
Number 233 right, clear to land. There you go, gears coming down. Awesome, love to see it. Cool stuff, right. We'll calibrate real quick and we'll do manual landing. Okay, flying by hand now. Autopilot is off. Let's see if we can land nice and smooth. Winds are very calm at the minute. Going to use one more stage of flaps as an aircraft on the runway, so I want to slow down as much as possible to avoid a go around.
Contacting Riyadh, approach north on 124.1.
Looks like they're vacating the runway now. Perfect.
Contacting Jeddah Center on 127.0. Hotel Juliet 2534 Alpha Super.
Very subtle inputs with the 787.
Turkish 777.
Very light. Very, very light.
Contacting Jeddah Center on 127.0. November 2002.
Qatari 777 X-ray 100. Runway 33 left. Clear to land.
King Khalid Tower. Qatari 942. Ready for departure in sequence at runway 33 right. Departing east.
Alpha 6 Alpha Bravo Delta. Line up and wait runway 33.
Oh, damn! That was so smooth. What in the... Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm going to take that. Yeah, that was probably one of my best landings. Damn. Okay. Didn't know I had that in me. Especially the 787. Damn, that was smooth. Wow, okay, we'll try and watch that back in the replay. Just vacate to the left here really quick. Try and do a super fast taxi to parking. That was incredibly smooth. Like, really smooth. Just vacate to the left here. Minecraft 3799. Remember now for 3 months. Hey Dan, how's stuff doing? I'm doing very well. Life's doing good at the minute. Hold on a minute. Let me just slow. Let me concentrate. Thank you for being a member. Really appreciate that. I just can't afford to crash here after a good landing. Let me just slow down. Let's see. Right. Okay. Spoilers, flaps. Let's go ahead very quickly and contact ground. We need to find a parking spot. Ground here, request taxi to parking. Go ahead and line up here and turn off the lights. Right, okay. Strobes, landing lights. Oh, landing lights wasn't even on. Oopsie. Taxi to park at your discretion. Okay, let's go ahead then. It's the mission to find a gate. I can see one, so we're just going to go ahead and park there. I don't think... What is this aircraft doing? Captain Cameron's taxiing down a closed taxiway. Oh, damn. Maybe, perhaps we can park at... Yeah, it looks like we can park at Terminal 1. I'm going to go ahead and try. We'll do the cone challenge, of course. Oh, give way to aircraft. I'm so sorry, ATC. I didn't hear that. My most sincere apologies. Very, very sorry. Give way to aircraft that was taxiing down a closed taxiway. Right.
Sky Dubai 209. Ready for pushback with information hotel. Requesting runway 33 right.
Okay, let's see here. Let's see if we can do the cone challenge perfectly.
Pushback approved. Sky Dubai 209.
If we keep it relatively straight now, this should be a really good attempt. Ooh, but slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Let the aircraft just crawl towards the end here and stop. Okay, right, there we go. We've come to a stop. Let's go ahead and turn off the engines. Swear it's a nice stream, Dan. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Let's go ahead. This actually might be the best attempt at the cone challenge I've ever done. Let's just go ahead and turn off the beacon lights. I'm very interested to see. Predictions. Will the cone spawn directly on the yellow taxiway centerline? Oh! That was so good. What in the world? We got a really smooth landing today. And a ridiculously good attempt at the cone challenge. Hold on a minute. I need to screenshot that. That was good. That was really, really good. Wow. Okay. Beat that. That was a very good attempt at the... Dan's currently in infinite flight heaven. Yeah, I am. Right, let's go ahead and end here. Let's see Lee's Aviation over there. Let's go ahead and end the flight here. That was a good flight. Had fun. But what will be more fun is to go ahead and watch that landing if it loads. It didn't load in the previous stream, but we'll try. So let's see. I'm just going to pause the stream for literally just a couple seconds. Right, we're back. That was a very quick break. Let's see then if we can... let's see if we can watch that landing in the replay. It was very smooth. I'm really interested to see what the landing rate was. I'll go ahead and record it on my phone and then pause it on the frame. It loads. Fantastic. Always good news. Let's go ahead and watch that landing then. Come on, airport. Load in. There we go. Right, let's see. Was it smooth? Definitely was. Let's have a look, shall we?
Line up and wait runway 33 right. Qatari 942.
Oh, okay. It didn't it didn't actually look that good from the outside. Let's see what the let's see what the feet per minute was here. Let me record it on my my phone. It felt a lot smoother in the cockpit. Let's just see here. I'll watch it back.
Line up and wait runway 33 right. Qatari 942.
Right, I'm going to go ahead. I've got the frame paused on my phone here. Let's have a look and see if we can see when exactly the plane touched down. Okay. When it eventually focuses, -50. Does that count as a smooth landing? Hopefully. It should do, right? That was very smooth. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching another stream. Let's go ahead and just very quickly watch it from the tower view. A different perspective here. Wow, this definitely is a tower view. Where's my plane? There it is. Let's go ahead and watch it from here, and then we'll wrap up the stream.
Line up and wait, runway 33 right.
Held it off
39.2.
so much. And there we go. Okay, then maybe that was a really smooth landing. That did look very smooth, actually. That wasn't too bad.
787
Whoops, I didn't notice the close taxiway textures because of my low graphics. Captain Cameron, that's absolutely fine, not a problem. Don't worry too much. That's actually a really good point to make. That's actually a very, very, very good point to make. Maybe there's something we can do actual feature-wise that highlights closed taxiways or something. I'll mention it to the team. That's a very good point. I'm actually kind of glad that happened. So you've sparked a very good idea there. Anyway, thank you all for watching another stream. It's been a pleasure to, of course, entertain you again this fine evening stream here in the UK. Of course, subscribe and turn those notifications on so that you don't miss out on any more of these streams. And of course, we are now doing real-world content as well. So if you'd like to see more of that real-world content as soon as it releases, make sure you turn on the notifications for this channel so that you don't miss out on those. With that said, as always, you know what I'm going to say. Keep the dirty side down, and we'll see you in the next stream. Alphas, don't worry, I'm going to message you right now. Good night, everyone. See you in the next one.